Don't talk to me.
Shut up, mom.
Were you raised religious at all? Anything like that?
I grew up Nation of Islam.
Did you? Talk about that. Talk about growing up Nation of Islam. And are you still a part of the nation?
No, I support them, but I grew up and realized religion in all ways and forms are used to control some type of have some type of control. And I think I'm just at a different place in my life where I'm just like, I don't need religion to believe in God, right? I don't need any type of system to control me. But when I have children, I would go back because I feel like children need some type of moral foundation. They have to make those decisions like I did later in life, but people need a moral foundation to know what's right and know what's wrong and kind of believe in something that's stronger than them. So once I have children, I would go back and go for a while and sacrifice. Okay, well, I'm not really into it, but I'll sacrifice just so my children to have some type of religious foundation, right? But then as they get older, if they choose, they want to, but they need to have some type of foundation. I don't believe you should just let kids just go through life trying to figure shit out. They get weird. The shit is weird. I ain't gonna name some celebrity kids, but they fucking weird. Because they can really put this type of core values, I believe in them. But as of right now, yeah, but it was cool growing up. I mean, my dad used to sell bean pies and newspapers. I felt like it back in the day, it taught a lot of Black people how to be self-efficient and how to be on, do things in the right way. And what I loved about the religion is it taught me how to see America the way it really is. And sometimes as I'm an adult now, especially with stuff that's going on with George Floyd and people like that, all these Black people that are being killed, it gets me to thinking like sometimes I'm hearing some Black people, like I heard one guy the other say, well, not all of them are bad. And I'm like, brother, I said, do you want that to be your experience? Kind of like what Chris Rock said, do you want it to be okay for a pilot? It's just some bad apples when you get on a plane and you putting your life in their hands. Do you want that to be your experience? No, but I'm just saying, I don't know if he's drinking. Oh, you making too many excuses. But it taught me to see. And sometimes I remember, I'll never forget in high school, it was this one teacher, a white man, and he used to call the students, hey, boy. And I was from the South and I went to school in Michigan. And I said, hey, I said to the teacher, I said, why do you say that? That's racist. That's equivalent to saying nigga. From where I'm from, if you call a Black man a boy, that's equivalent. That's the same equivalency as the N-word. And then he said, and he never said it again. Not in my presence. But it's just that some people can't see a lot of the systematic shit that's been going on for years here, right? Nothing's new. All this stuff about them killing us, it's the thing that only has changed is the year. And that you're allowed to interracially date, and you're allowed to be on the internet. You're allowed to buy a house now. That's the only thing that has changed, right? So we get blinded by all the things, the positive things, but we're not seeing that the root of things is that back when they used to actually lynch Black people from a tree, all those kids, have you ever seen those photos of those kids that was cheering and stuff and smiling? Yeah. Well, guess what? Those are cops now. Those are judges. Those are prosecutors. Ain't nothing changed. Guess what? They were the same. They're the same people. And people have to understand that is that it was children that grew up smiling and chanting this shit on a Black man just being hanged from trees and Black women. And the thing is, now it's a different way to lynch us. So they know they can't lynch us from a tree anymore. So what are they lynching us in the court system? The cops are killing us and stuff like that. And people, it's just amazing that. And that's what I loved about the Nation of Islam, right? And that's one thing I always credit. They always taught Black people their self-worth and history. And I think that a lot of times our history is being taught to us by our oppressors, right? So we're never getting like they make us believe that we all came here on boats. Black people were already in America. We were already world travelers. But if they make you think that you was a savage, then you would think that you was limited to only one continent when we had already spread it all out over the world. We were everywhere.
George Floyd.